This section is about maximizing the battery lifespan and battery life of devices. The second core area which needs to be managed for a BYOD program to prosper is that device batteries should last through the school day. If devices start to run out of charge after the first half of the day, it becomes difficult for teachers to plan lessons, and support for BYOD can dwindle. The two areas that need to be managed are battery lifespan and battery life. Battery lifespan is the number of months, or hopefully years, your battery lasts before it needs to be replaced. There are two important factors in managing battery lifespan. They are battery temperature and battery residual charge. Regarding battery temperature, lithium batteries are sensitive to overheating, and you should avoid exposing them to high ambient temperatures. Fortunately, your device battery is designed to perform well in a wide range of ambient temperatures. It's especially important to avoid exposing your device to ambient temperatures higher than 35 degrees centigrade, which can permanently damage battery capacity. With every exposure to overheating, your battery loses some of its residual capacity. The higher the overheating temperature, the more capacity is lost. Charging your device in high ambient temperatures can damage the battery, and storing or leaving a battery in a hot environment can damage it irreversibly. Cold is not a permanent problem. When using your device in a very cold environment, you may notice a decrease in battery life, but this condition is temporary. Once the battery's temperature returns to its normal operating range, its performance will return to normal. Most tablets and smartphones work best at 0 degrees to 35 degrees centigrade ambient temperatures. Storage temperature should range from 0 degrees to 35 degrees centigrade. The other important area in battery lifespan is ensuring you retain a sufficient residual charge in your battery. You should always avoid full discharge of your battery. Fortunately, all modern devices turn themselves off before the danger low charge point is reached, but it's not a good idea to then try and eke the last bit of use out of your device by trying to boot it up again. In terms of storing your device and its battery, never store a device for a longish period of time without first charging it, as lithium batteries lose their charge over time and can drift into a damaging undercharged state if stored for a number of weeks at low charge. It's best to store your device with its battery half-charged when not using it for an extended period. If you want to store your device long-term, charge it to around 50%. And don't leave the device in a sleep state. Power down the device before you store it. If you plan to store your device for longer than 6 months, charge it to 50% every 6 months. Depending on how long you store your device, it may be in a low battery state when you remove it from long-term storage. After it's removed from storage, it may require 20 minutes of charging with the original adapter before you can use it. The other area that needs to be managed is battery life. Battery life is the amount of time your device runs before it needs to be recharged. All modern devices have built into their operating systems techniques and apps that help extend battery life. So, a general battery life tip is to update to the latest software, as software updates often include advanced energy-saving enhancements. As the technique for managing battery life differs from device to device, we've included in this section of the course a PDF document you can download, which has separate sections on managing battery life for each of the Windows, iPad, Mac, and Android operating systems.